Hello everyone. In this lesson, you will learn about the difference between past simple and past perfect tense. First, I will show you an example in which you can see how the use of past simple or past perfect can change the meaning of a sentence. After that, I will tell you in which situations you should use past simple tense and in which situations it's better to use past perfect tense. And in the end, I will tell you about the most common mistake people make with past perfect tense. If you have any question about these concepts, feel free to ask in the comment section. So let's start. Now let's look at two examples. The first one, when the school started, she came. We are talking about two events that happened in the past. But which event happened first? This one. First, the school started, and then she came. And we are using past simple tense to describe both events. So here, first school started, and then second event happened when she came. But in the sentence below, when the school started, she had come. Here we are using past simple tense, and here we are using past perfect tense. What does this mean? Which event happened first? This one. She was already there. She had come when the school started, and school started after she had come. So remember, we only use the past perfect when we want to refer a past earlier than another time in the narrative. So in this case, she had come before school had started. That's why we are using past perfect tense here. So what should we do when we are talking about the time expressions such as already and just? In this situation, most often we use past perfect tense just to emphasize the event that occurred first. For example, I had already completed my homework when Sarah came. Tom had just stepped out of his house when it started to rain. So when we are using already, we are using past perfect tense. And we use just here, again we are using past perfect tense. Now let's look at the preference of the tense when there are time expressions such as when, before, and by the time. The band had already finished playing when I arrived at the party. Here, as you can see, there is past simple tense, and here is past perfect. Sarah had finished your shopping before your friend came. Past simple. All the food had gone by the time we got to the venue. Again, past simple. So when the time relationship between two past events is clear, as with before, after, and as soon as, we often use past simple for both events. For example, Sarah had finished your shopping before your friend came. So Sarah had done the shopping first. This is the event which happened first, and then the friend came. But because the time relationship between these two past events is clear, and how it is clear? Because we are using before. We are telling that she has done before that. So there is no ambiguity. It's very clear from the word before. It's preferable if we use past simple for both events. So in this case, the better choice would be if we say, Sarah finished your shopping before your friend came. So we would prefer this sentence, this one. Sarah finished your shopping before your friend came. We are using past simple for both events because the time expression is clear because we have used the word before here. And we will do the same if there is a time expression after or as soon as. The most common mistake with the past perfect tense is to overuse it or use it simply because we are discussing a time in the distant past. The past perfect sentence, the British had invaded India, would be better in the past simple. British invaded India. We would prefer this sentence. Remember that we only use the past perfect when we want to refer to a past earlier than another time in the narrative. Just because something happened in the distant past, it doesn't mean that we have to use past perfect. In this case, past simple is a better idea. The British invaded India instead of the British had invaded India. If you have any comment or a question, don't hesitate to write it in the comment section. See you again. Bye bye.